Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Generation Zero. Where we left off, we took over this bunker from a few little pests. I believe this is the door to get out. There we go. Nice place. Comes with a storage chest. You can push triangle to upgrade the storage, and I think we did it. Yeah, we did that a couple times. So, hard remembering what we went through already. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and get this. Okay, so wrong password. We just fumbled with the keys. We need to go find people part of the civil defense thing and the civil defense members' houses and look for passcode. And that's going to be the majority of this chunk of the video, if not all of it. It's just going to be in that little town here. They live in this area. So that's what we'll do today. Oh, good. It's still daytime. Is there... Oh, maybe I needed to get that in here. Yeah. There we go. We need to go to the bulletin board first.
They got evacuated from there.
Contact information for civil defense members alongside a street map of the... Yeah.
So, if you have their addresses, check their houses. Try to find some documents or something.
Well, yeah, so this gave us their addresses. Now we go out.
They can't be dead. They just... Oh, shit. Alright. Talk later.
Okay, we start right next to one. Nice. It's funny, too, because I don't really know that... I mean, you might get an extra shot off with the silencer on. I don't see that they do too much. But that's just my personal experience. Ah, there we go. I tend to put them on anyway, just because the silencers. So we get this.
Just out, this is Anissa. Where are you? The IPA has been going for minutes. I'm trying to get a hold of Peter to see if the army has contacted him, but I have the evacuation plan at my house, so call me as soon as you hear this.
Anita sounded really panicked on the message, didn't she? And she never panics.
Well, I mean, if it was Judgment Day and there was thousands of machines after me, I'd be in a panicking mood too. Ooh, a car. Well, it means accelerant. I forget what the accelerant is, but I know that I used it a lot in the mid game. And honestly, I would still consider this the beginning of the game. Like, once you leave these island chains, then you kind of get into all this stuff. That's kind of like your mid to end game scenarios, is when you're in this area. Like, this is definitely still the beginning of the game. Ah, there was a backpack. Back there. Alright. When I come upon settlements like this, I tend to try to go into every house if I can. These are all boarded up, so this looks like a no on that. Yeah, this is all boarded up. That's even. Oh, I heard that. That choo 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 choo. That's one of our puppy dog friends. I see a bike station. That's nice. Yep, I hear him again. Where the hell is he? Oh, it's just the sign. I wonder if they're on the dock somewhere. That's the water. I'm like, I hear them coming closer. It's the damn water. I think they are on the dock, though. Yep, down there. That's their searchlight beam. Yep. That is such a shitty shot, though. I bet you I could make it, but it's got a high failure rate. There's another one. I bet you I could make this shot. We're gonna go for it. Come on back. What are you even shooting at? Oh gosh. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, what the hell that was. The calming of the music. One combat. Good. Good, 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 good. I must have got more than one in the crossfire of that explosion. So I think there's like 3 or 4 of them there. Well, maybe not. Yeah, that sucks. All that accelerant's gone from these 2 cars. Nothing in there. Usually nothing. What a... Oh, it's a person. I didn't do it. I swear. Now, we have to open this one back here, or else it'll push us into the water. Yeah, oh, but still almost did it. I backed off. Yeah, we are not waterproof for some reason. Like, you can go in water a little bit, but once it reaches a certain point, it'll just boot you back to the mainland. That is a weird sound. Too bad we can't loot the tank. I wonder if he died in the explosion. That's
I made it.
maybe.
I'm at the shelter.
No, that's too far away.
Oh,
Ah,
God.
yeah, use.
So, we're not gonna find them, are we?
Probably. Come on. There we go. So, this is a tank. I mean, it's not a tank, but that's what they call them. It's a tank or a harvester. I think it's a tank. These things are a pain to kill. Maybe like 5 or 6 rocket shells? Like RPG shells. It's not fun to do. It's still going to be a while before we see one of those. Looks like whatever it is upstairs. Saw that. Ooh, what do we got here? I always like the long cases. It gives the best stuff. Usually a gun, sometimes a gun attachment. It's like that's exactly why I go through every room before grabbing quest objectives.
Oh, you got the password for the computer in the bomb shelter. Let's try it out then.
Oh, we're overweight. That sucks. I mean, we might as well grab whatever we can. We're already overweight. So, overweight. It's just when you're carrying too much stuff. What this does is I can no longer fast travel. So, yeah, it doesn't even show up on the options. Also, you'll notice that even though I'm not running, my stamina bar will go down as I walk. If I walk far enough... Can I mess around?
This is even worse than I feared.
If I walk far enough and
Even tanks can't beat them.
And the bar goes down, my speed dramatically decreases. So, as opposed to screwing around with that forever, I'm going to make my way back to the bunker. I probably should have done that. I don't know, it didn't seem like we had that much. We picked up a couple weapons. Weapons tend to be the heaviest things in general that you're going to come across. Like the canisters are pretty heavy. Yeah, like, let's see. So, that's 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds, 2 pounds. Even, like, all of these are it's kilograms, I believe. Ammo's very light. I'm carrying 67 medkits, so that's contributing 3 1/3 pounds. 20 flares. I could probably knock that down by half again to make it 2 pounds instead of 4. These are a pound each. The gasoline we're carrying is, what, a gram per gallon or per unit. So that's an extra 2 pounds that we just don't even need to carry on us. These are a pound each. So that is one of the things that you want to keep in mind. That's why I don't carry the field radios on me if I'm not multiplayer. Just no point in having them. They're 2 pounds each. We were doing pretty good. Yeah, the radios are a pound each. Those are minuscule. It's a quarter of a... I keep saying pound. I believe they're using kilograms. Yeah, binoculars are worthless. Even with the 42 times. It just no real point in carrying them as long as you have a scope on you. I think once you run out of energy, again, you can't jump either. Yeah, I'm hammering down on the jump button. It's not doing anything. So, in order to jump while you're overweight, you have to have some stamina bar left. And you cannot run. You cannot activate the run. I am going towards that, aren't I? Yeah, more or less. I will try to watch my weight in the future. I mean, we learned about it, so there's that, but I'm on the wrong side, aren't I? And I should have known too. You get a lot of goodies from the Defense Force members' houses. I knew we were going to pick up a couple weapons, so that's kind of my stupidity there. Can we make it? Yes. Okay. Um, I'm actually. Let's. Just this will get rid of some of your weight too. So go to the recycling station, and then down there at the bottom it says square store all resources. That should drop immediately. Yeah, that dropped like 2 pounds already. Let's go to our weapons. Yeah, anything that's gray, unless I'm using it, like I'm using the pump action shotgun. Just unless you really want to use it, just recycle it. So we're gonna recycle that. We're gonna recycle that and that. Move over to secondary weapons. We have a Mauler PP that's green, so we're gonna switch all that out. I really don't care about the Chronicle. I believe we can do this and not kill the ammo. Yes, it saved it to the next one. But I do want to re-equip that baseball bat to go to hell. I don't generally, I will store ammo, but I don't generally break it down unless I need like gunpowder or something, or I guess they call it explosive, or lead. You get accelerant plastic from napalm, explosive and wood from arrows, which if you've been keeping up and doing your tree gathering, you don't need wood. Let's see. These you have to do in batches of 10, so I'll just store those. I think for now, I'm just going to store most of this because I'm not sure what I need. Well, I can do these. And that is one thing. So note, it said that you're going to do all 3 out of 3. We can say, no, we're going to do 2 or 1 or whatever. So you can decide how much you want to get rid of. The radios. I don't use radios. I probably should. I don't. I'm going to save that and that. Let's go store the rest. So those are all in. I'll clip that later. Store those. Napalm, all the arrows. I don't have those flares on a button. We'll store all of this. Keep the lock pins. Store the gas. Ditch the fireworks. Okay, now this is where it's going to get tricky. So we have store those. Store those. I'm going to keep the repair kit on me. Actually, the hell with binoculars too. So this is where it gets tricky. So we have the simple ones that are healing us. I think that's pretty much good for now. So we're going to store these ones. And then I'm going to take this down to about 40. So we want to store, let's store 27 of them. Yeah, I'll bring us to 40. Keep all adrenaline shots on you. I don't even know if those, their weight is minuscule. 7 of them is 3 0.350 of whatever weight measurement they're using. So definitely worth it to keep all those on you at all times. And then go ahead and store the items that are not equipped on things. And assign this back up there. We will, I think, when I get to my first needing of use of a rocket launcher, which is down the road a little ways, it's not too far away, then I will start digging into some of the DLC weapons. I just think that's like the fair. Once you find your first rocket launcher, then the DLC weapons become a little bit more moot. I mean, like the chain gun is amazing, and it rips through a lot of ammunition if you're not using that type of ammunition. Okay, that's the shoddy. Yeah, but for the most part during the beginning, and we'll get to it, the next church I believe we get to is when we will use our rocket launcher. Yeah, so we killed like 3/4 of our weight, so we've just been having this mentality, like I said, just pick everything up. You don't want to leave too much behind. I don't make a bicycle for getting around right now because I am cutting through a lot of yards. It's just not very useful in the towns. Once we leave town, we will probably make a bicycle and skiddy. I'm not sure at what point I will use the motorcycles. I do plan on using them. I have them. And gasoline, I might as well. She can't go in there either. So this is another objective house. This is a pick lock, if you saw that below. Usually if you have to pick a lock, you get pretty damn good stuff. Don't usually put scopes on my shotguns. I usually use the red dot, which, I mean, is technically a scope. But I don't use a distance scope. I don't see the point in that. I mean, I guess you could... Even slugs don't go that as far out, I believe. It's just a wall. But that was one of the big reasons we wanted to do that lockpicking skill, so we can get into any houses that are locked, as this one was, which not too great of items here. Not even a handgun or anything, so that's kind of sucks. I think I just blew another lockpick unnecessarily. Hopefully not. I don't know. I didn't read it. But I heard that of a lockpick, so I think I did. Usually when you do it from the inside, it's okay. Let's get this car real quick. Is there another way in? This looks like an objective house. Yeah, it's totally an objective house. Okay, so in through the back door, you don't have to blow the lockpick.
Hey Anita, I know what you're thinking. Andreas never calls, but now that everyone's afraid of the Russians bombing us or whatever, he shakes in. Anyway, I was getting worried, and I just wanted to... I need to go.
I turned my light off to reduce my visibility so that he wouldn't see me quite as quickly. There's not much in here. Glad we didn't use the lockpick. Jeez. Is that a bong? Oh, they're old school controllers. I believe that was another gas mask. Okay, cool. There's an upstairs. Don't throw in the towel. Probably leave out this way. And just hop down. They give us a table to hop onto. Might take a little bit of fall. Oh, we have that reduction in fall damage, don't we? Yeah. What is it? Like a 10 on fall damage resistance? God, there was not much in this house either. Like that first member's house was like stacked. We want to go that way. It still hurt. I guess it's a resistance. I wonder how much we would take without the resistance. Turn that out just in case there's any roaming dogs. Are we still? I feel like this is... Oh, okay. That's right. He's up on the hill. It's this red house. Which has been burned badly. Don't get too close to the fires. Alright, get the evacuation plan from the computer in the shelter. Oh. Wait. Alright, let's go back. A lot quicker this time. Hello, tree. So now we'll enter in the code that we got from their houses and get whatever information we need from the computers there. Actually, I'm at 25. We could pop one of these.
There you are.
Yeah, there you are.
Good that you're not dead too.
Yeah, you
Check
too.
this computer. So, the
Yeah, it didn't work.
Saltholm Civil Defense got in touch with the army, who asked them to bring everyone to Saltholm. That's the sports field. It's really close. Alright, you go on. My leg still hurts like hell. Riding a bike.
Okay, yeah, she's talking about this sports field.
I'd better stay and support you from here. But you know what? You and I are gonna keep trying. That's what Anita would do.
Actually, we want that. I don't like having to go to the sports field at night, but so we'll go check out the sports field and maybe explore that area and then call it good, because I believe the next area is going to be down here that it wants us to go. At least this is all still concentrated in this little area. On our way, we'll probably check out these 2 buildings and this little, whatever this is here. Let me check my... Oh, we're still just main missions. Okay. Yeah. So it's going to be a while, but I believe they eventually throw us back over here, unless we've already done it. I'm playing a separate file, so I'm getting them confused on what I haven't done when I just play casually. I know that I have the marker on the compass above me, but I like putting down a waypoint so I can see it when I'm not. I mean, it's close enough. I don't need it. Yeah, I believe that was a puppy dog. He's over. Oh no! Oh yeah. What the? Seriously? Are you bringing friends? Oh shit! I think he did. Yep, he sure did. Damn! That blew them up? I would have never called that. That was weird. That is funny, though. He did go get friends. Yeah, they were way the hell over here. Oh, see it way down there? That flying machine. That's what they call a seeker. I think I got it. Seekers are tricky. Oh, I agitated everybody over here, evidently. Yep. He doesn't know where I am, though. Stay still. That was it. Seekers don't attack you. They do go grab friends, though. That's their main function, is to grab others. There's more here. There he is. Shit. That was sloppy. Ooh. Damn. Damn. I lost him. There he is. One more? No. It's kind of funny when I do battle at night. I will try to get um, the surprise shot off with my light off, if I can, just so it detracts less attention to me. But once I'm actually in combat, it's almost best to turn it on. And then that way, I know it sounds stupid, but at least it'll attract more attention to you, and your enemies will come at you, as opposed to like hiding or something. That and all the noise and stuff should attract them anyway, but it just makes things easier to see. That's why when I hear that sound of theirs, I'll shut off my light. Okay, just double check. Yeah, okay, here we go. Just double checking the corpses. I don't think there's anything in the actual. Actually, there is, isn't there? Maybe not. Ah, there we go. Nice. So that's a better 12 gauge shotgun than what we're using. So I'll go ahead and equip that real quick. I thought I picked up a shotgun, didn't I? This is equipped. I'm so stupid. There we go. That's what we want. So all I have on it is a silencer, it looks like. Oh no, the ammo, sorry. So we will just slide it in there. Attachments, the ammo, and we can recycle the other one when we get it. Nothing in this one. My eye is bothering the crap out of me. All that toilet paper in here? Gosh. Just left. I don't think you can go in here. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go answer the... Well... There's some stuff here first. Bunch of crap here. I think we got all the cards that we can. Looks like there's one out on the road. Oh, we can't even go back there. I will ignore him as long as I can, just for giggles.
Grenade launcher platoon, engineer regiment. We need reinforcements from the main forces in the front immediately. Request status update, over.
Yeah.
Western command, come in.
Western Command, request. What? Who is this?
Alright, listen carefully. The situation is critical. Are you able to rendezvous at the command bunker Vestland? It's a big military bunker on southern Saltholmen. See if you can find the military map. We need to make contact with them. Over and out.
It's right here. At the entrance of... Okay, now we're going down there. So... Yeah, there's not much in between here and there, so we will pick up here next time and travel down there and see what we see. Again, we'll probably hit these buildings here. Maybe let's... we'll explore this next time. We're running a little long. So we'll explore these little buildings, and then on our way to here on the next one. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, that stuff really helps, and we'll get you next time.